Hello everyone, so today I figured I'd do something that's a little bit different. And instead of doing all the hauls, we'd do a little bit of an unhaul. I will admit, like, in general, I'm just running out of space. So, and honestly, there's some other things I'd rather get too, so I thought it'd be nice just to turn some of my stuff into, like, new cash again, to be able to buy, like, new scale figures and stuff, because these are never cheap. Though it does help that I've been raiding the pre-owned section lately, but that's a dangerous rabbit hole too. I also came to the realization recently that I accidentally, like, collect t-shirts inadvertently too, which is kind of bulky, and I can't actually wear all of them consistently, so I started going through my clothing and seeing, like, what's a licensed item that I, like, don't wear. Which now that I'm sitting here, I'm pretty sure there's a cinnamon roll skirt I have that I, like, never wear. That I thrifted, and I should probably just sell it, because I thought at the time it was really cute, but, like, I just don't wear it. So first up we have, which I made this bin to help find stuff easier. There is the Rin and Len Good Smile t-shirt. Now this t-shirt is really comfy, and I do really like Rin and Len, but I don't really need it, and the art style is not 100% my favorite. I just don't have merch for them really, so I bought it because of that, but not the best reason to buy it. So let's see if anyone wants this. And then this is not anime, but is a Monster X t-shirt, which I still like K-pop, but I went through some of those shirts because I was just like, you know, I have not been wearing these lately. Like, I wore some of them a lot, like that one, but I haven't been wearing them anymore. So I figured it was time to sell them, now that I'm okay with selling them. Like, here's the BTS Map of the Soul t-shirt I bought. This one I don't even know if anyone will ever want to buy because it's so specific and for a tour that never happened, but it is really comfortable and high quality. Of course, the shirt was expensive, so the price tag on eBay might scare away some people. Also on eBay is the ATEEZ Treasure t-shirt, which has got that front and then this back, which is a really cool shirt, but at the time I was like, ATEEZ, and it's kind of like incognito, so I bought it, and I just don't wear it that often. Like, it's a comfortable shirt, nothing wrong with it, I just don't wear it. Same with this Blackpink t-shirt. I've got one I absolutely love that I will not be getting rid of, but this one I just don't reach for, and it's part of the collab with the, like, little heart. But yeah, I just don't reach for this one, so I figured I would sell it, give it a new home, new space made in my room for something that would bring me much greater joy. Of course, I'm sounding like Marie Kondo here, which I really don't care about that method, but it does not usually work for me. I don't know if eBay fixed my listing, but I was trying to sell just a generic Pokemon t-shirt I have that is licensed, which for some reason eBay, like, flagged it as a bootleg, which I was really annoyed because I'm like, no, this came from, like, Walmart or somewhere. It's not bootleg. But eBay being dumb. And then there's not a lot of K-pop t-shirts in here, I realized. There's this Mon t-shirt, which is kind of comfy, but it's also just a little too small for me slightly, so I don't reach for it again, so I figured I'd sell it and give it a home. And then the last t-shirt for now, I'm sure I'm gonna do, like, another, like, purge of my t-shirts. Purge, but going through them again and seeing, like, what I can sell, what I can't. Because, I mean, I have a lot of clothes. I know it, too. And I do like clothes shopping, so I should be better about rotating some of that stuff, because I know things I just don't care that are just kind of chilling in my closet. Next we've got the NCT127 t-shirt, which was another one of those. I like wanted this shirt so I could be like a fan without like really being weird. Of course, this was like all pre-COVID, before K-pop and anime got a lot more popular and more acceptable. Of course, there's still a lot of places that if you wear it, something K-pop anime related, that you will probably still get a bunch of funny looks. So another anime merch piece selling is the Ichiban Kuji poll I did. I got Gendo, which he's okay, but I just really wanted Asuka when I was doing that, so hoping that someone will want to buy him at some point so I can turn that back into new cash and be able to buy something I'd much rather enjoy instead of Gendo. And I've got like 2 buttons here. I've got a Date Alive girl, which I'm blanking on her name. She's not my favorite. I actually wanted Toka, which was most of the set, and for some reason I got one of the 3 of her. Or no, it was 2. 2 buttons for her, and I got one of the 2 instead of the like 8 different Tokas in the set. That really annoyed me. So she's getting sold because not my favorite. And then also not my favorite is Color X Malice Shiraishi. I try to usually keep all the Tome merch, but if someone buys this, great, because like he's not my favorite and I don't really want to put him in my Otome bag. So I have him on eBay in case someone's like, oh yeah, I do want him, because that would be nice, honestly. Also got the Devil's Part-Timer rubber keychains. I was missing a few, so I like bought a new bundle off eBay that was really cheap, but I already bought these 2 at a con, so I had the 2 extras, and they're both listed each on eBay, and I'm hoping at some point they'll be sold. And I did some Ichiban Kuji for Jujutsu Kaisen, which probably is a little crazy because I have not seen Jujutsu. I really wanted a towel, because I just think my towels are pretty awesome. So a couple times I did not get it, and I've got 2 keychains instead, which is fine. I mean, it's a base item that you get at the very least. But I mean, these are now my favorite characters, so they're getting sold because I don't know like anything about them. So moving on to figures. I have not made a listing for her yet on eBay, but I am going to sell it's like Miku Winter or something season, I think. But this figure, it's a prize. It's like the magician-y kind of one. I just, like, it's really cute, but my cousin I know has her too. And I do see them fairly often. So, like, I know where I can see one. And just, I'd recently gotten the Puss in Boots prize figure, and I put that where the magician was, and I realized I'd much rather have the Puss in Boots over the magician Miku, so I'm going to sell the magician Miku to help pay for the Puss in Boots one. Of course, unfortunately, that box size I know is expensive to ship, so I think for what I have to charge, it might be a little bit more expensive, so I don't think I'll be selling it anytime soon, like, actually get money out of it, but it'll just be sitting on eBay for a while. One I've debated about selling is the V4X scale Miku. I go back and forth about this one a lot, because I'm like, some days I'm like, oh, I really love her, and then other days I'm like, maybe I should just sell her, because she's really hard to display too, and whatnot. But then the other day my cat tried breaking the tie off of her, which isn't like broken, but now I'm like, so, that one's kind of a whole like mix up of not decided on what to do about her. One I have decided for a while is the Figma MHX Alter. I wasn't expecting to be able to get the scale, so I pre-ordered that ahead of time and like paid for it. And then I got the scale, and I was kind of like, oh, well, I paid for the Figma. It's got the bonus part. Of course, it wasn't also cheap, was the other problem. So it's been chilling on eBay. I'm sure someone will buy it at some point. I just don't. One I have not packed up to sell yet, but I'm seriously considering is the Marin Kitagawa Luminasta figure. Because, like, it's cute, but, like, first of all, the base drives me absolutely bonkers. I managed to find a spot that she'll fit in, which is actually, like, way up there. And it works for now, but I think I'd rather, like, swap her out for a different figure. And I don't know why the quality or how the figure was executed just is driving me bonkers. Again, like there's just something about it that I don't love. And yeah, I'd rather have a scale figure, honestly, which is like price tag expensive in comparison, but I think that's what I'm gonna do. But I just have not listed her yet because I want to enjoy her for a tiny bit, and I also gotta like find the box for her. So finding the box is the main problem for me because I know I put it in a bin to be safe. I just don't know which bin anymore. Got that. Another figure I've considered selling as well is the Midoriya Age of Heroes figure. This one I go back about like so often because like it's difficult to dust, but like I only have one. And like my hero figures is honestly like not that much, so like kind of just want to keep them, but like don't it doesn't make any sense with how I'm like so back and forth about them. Same with like the Sympathy Miku, where Symphony, I think I said Sympathy. This one where like some days I'm like, oh, I should sell her, but then I'm also like, oh well, the day I got her was kind of like a special day, so I'm like, I've been going in all sorts of circles about her. I honestly forgot she was on my list. So I might just keep that one. I'm not really sold on selling her, at least not yet. One thing I do have on eBay right now is this Hatsune Miku ring set for like the anniversary, because I got it and it just does not fit the way I wanted it to. Like I can wear it, but didn't want to wear those rings on those fingers, so I decided to sell it because it doesn't fit. I mean, it will look nice like displayed in its box, but for me, I really want to be able to wear them and can't. So I am selling those, and hopefully that will be able to be sold at some point and I can use that money to pay for a new figure. Or I should say a different figure that I'm like waiting for, because I have like this huge list of pre-orders from Good Smile now. And then this actually already sold. I just have not been able to film since it sold. Was the little Madoka hanging plush I have that's like the Nesso. That sold, which was cool, because I have the big Nesso, so I like was like, oh, well, I guess I'm not really like that attached to the small one because I have the big one too. I've honestly been thinking about the same thing with the Tamaki mini Nesso, because I have her big Nesso as well, and I'm trying to cut back on like having duplicates in my collection, where like I really like images. Like in my card supplies, I admit I have like all of the same thing. Like Hestia, I've got the sleeve, the box, and the matching playmat. Oh, and there's another card box I have that matches. So that was like before I like really implemented my rule about not having duplicates. I'm trying to be better and maybe sell certain things like those plush that are the small ones because I have the big ones. It's a bit difficult, but I'm trying to do that to get more space and just be able to pay for things a little bit nicer, because I mean, as you've all seen, there's not that much space in here. And while I'm sure there's a number of like trinkety stuff that I have that I could probably sell from like blind packs and stuff, I've not gone through all my trinkets yet, so I haven't evicted anyone yet, but I probably will do that at some point. Just this is not a project I want to tackle right now, so I have no other items to discuss with you today about what I'm considering selling and whatnot. But hopefully this quick little video was interesting in some way. I've seen a lot of people been doing like unhaul videos. Of course, I don't have as much of a grandiose one as some I've seen where they're like, here's all these scale figures, because I like my scales too much, so I'm not going to sell many of them, if any. So there's that. But thank you so much for watching, and see you next time. Bye!